Did Diddy's son date her?
Yes.
That cannot be true.
Sounds like someone's got Diddy issues. And by someone, we mean him. Because they actually look pretty happy.
Diddy and Lori Harvey, they're heating things up in Italy.
Notice her arm is on the back of his chair.
Shocking! Or for some reason. But yes, Diddy's now getting super cozy with Steve Harvey's daughter, who Diddy's son, Justin Combs, used to hang out with.
I don't think that her and Justin were even that serious. They were just out in the club a couple times.
I think it's more interesting that Steve Harvey's there.
I got a daughter. If I see my 16-year-old daughter with any grown-ass man, we got problems. I'm willing and ready to go sit down and do 25 if there's a grown.
Rumors have circulated that Lori Harvey, Steve Harvey's stepdaughter, may have dated both Diddy and his son, though none of them have confirmed it. Lori has hinted she might open up about her relationships, making fans wonder what Steve Harvey knew, or if he had any influence. There's also speculation about a possible connection between Steve and Diddy, but no proof has surfaced. It's a story packed with intrigue. What's your take on the rumored ties between Lori, Diddy, and Steve?
And because she also had a close relationship with Diddy's ex-girlfriend, Kim Porter. There was also a massive age difference between them, with Lori age 22 and Diddy age 49 at the time. Lori and Diddy were spotted all over the place, from romantic getaways in Cabo San Lucas to a gentleman's club in Atlanta. In October 2019, Diddy was seen exiting his vehicle at a Los Angeles restaurant alongside Gemini Man actress Nicole Oliveira. Lori was out of town in Washington, D.C. at the time. Neither Lori or Diddy addressed the cheating rumors, but once Lori unfollowed Diddy on Instagram, it was clear their relationship was over.
Man, yo, it's like that Cat Williams interview has just opened up Pandora's box. I mean, my goodness, man, there's so much stuff that comes. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I had already thought this because I was like, there is no way. Here's the title. Cat Williams leaks video of how Steve Harvey pimped Lori to Diddy. If you don't know who Lori is, that's Steve Harvey's stepdaughter, I believe. Yeah. I mean, hey, you can date who you want to date. You can date who you want to date. Male, female, whoever I'm just saying, males, y'all can date who y'all want to date. Females, y'all can date who you want to date. I'm just saying, it's how quick it be. When you look at Lori Harvey, this woman has been with so many people. And it's like, yo, the guys are like, I'll take her. I honestly thought, because of how crazy women be going over Michael B. Jordan, I honestly thought that was going to be it for her. Like, I think he wanted to propose, and she was like, nah, there's more men I need to be with. I don't know if this is to be true, but I would not doubt it. So we gonna check this out. Appreciate y'all coming over. We ain't gonna waste no more time. Let's jump right into it.
Notice her arm is on the back of his chair.
Shocking!
Like I told Puffy, I don't let men take me out, sir. I'm good.
50 Cent said that too.
I'll do no different.
Y'all, Cat has been spilling tea for days and years. Now he's exposing Lori for allegedly being a high-class escort and Steve for being her pimp. Cat has been on a roll these past couple of days, and it looks like he is ready to take his beef with Steve Harvey to the next level. Cause he has some pretty wild things to say about Steve and his daughter Lori Harvey. According to Cat, Steve allegedly sees Lori as nothing but a commodity, and he has been allegedly pimping her out to men in the industry, including Diddy. Y'all remember how Lori started dating Diddy like 5 minutes after Kim Porter passed? Well, according to Cat, this was all orchestrated by Steve. Yeah, Cat is now becoming more present in her life than his own kids. For example, his son Broderick revealed that Steve was absent for the first 16 years of his life.
I didn't really have my dad full-time into my life until I was 16.
Right.
But that's not all, because there are reports that he didn't even attend the high school graduation of his twins. Now, somebody who knew the twins in high school made this revelation saying, I went to high school with the twins. They were a few years ahead of me, but people always talked and all eyes were on them because of who their father was. He wasn't present at their graduation. But then when it came to Lori, he was all hands on deck with her, and he even took her on a frequent father-daughter date.
On one of our annual father-daughter dates to my favorite Japanese restaurant, and you just started talking to me about guys, and you just told me that you always supported me and you'd always be there for me no matter what. And
you don't want to speculate things you don't. But I'm just wondering, like, they go on these father-daughter dates. Is it more like a discuss who she gonna be talking to next? Cause y'all, I mean, come on, man. Come on. Y'all gotta admit, it's like every time you turn around, like I didn't even know that she was dating is it Daniel, the dude from Snowfall? I didn't even know that they were dating. And then I think they aren't anymore. But once you throw Diddy in there, forget about it. Forget about it. It's like the way Steve Harvey be talking and trying to give all this advice and all that type of stuff, and then you look at his daughter who's just out here just willy-nilly.
to me unconditionally.
According to an insider, this always made Steve's biological daughters, especially the twins, feel a type of way because they felt neglected when compared to Lori. But as it turns out, Steve allegedly had an ulterior motive for those father-daughter dates, because what he was allegedly doing during those dates was actually coaching Lori on how to catch and keep a man. And get this, he wasn't teaching Lori because he wanted to help her and land her a better man. He was teaching her because he planned to allegedly pimp her out to powerful men in the industry for clout and fame. I mean, think about it. Lori has had way more dating opportunities than Steve's own daughters, which is interesting because she was the only one that he took on those father-daughter dates. Now, if you're wondering why Steve allegedly taught her and not his daughters, it's because he allegedly realized that Lori naturally had an affinity for it. Plus, it also helped that she has always been beautiful and men are naturally attracted to her, and Steve was smart about it.
Let's get it.
About you in the press, but I've always wanted to know, what is like the biggest misconception about who Lori Harvey is?
It's so funny because I'm so quiet.
Yeah.
There's been so many stories that have been made up about me. Like I've seen stories about me being like fully in love with somebody and we have like this whole relationship, and I'll see the guy and I'm like, I've actually never even met him before.
No.
Like full-blown stories I've heard. I've dated a father and son before.
Not true?
Absolutely not true.
Hold on. So she's talking about Diddy there and his son. She says, I've heard I've dated a father and son before. That's not true. You didn't want to say the names. Say the names, Lori. Come on. A little bit of coffee doesn't hurt. Say the names. And of course, guys, this is hard to believe because it looked like she did date both father and son. Let's keep listening.
And I've even heard that I'm a lesbian at one point. So, there's been a lot of different things. A lot of stories, a lot of misconceptions.
Does it entertain you?
Oh, I think they're hilarious. I love the stories. They're very entertaining. I will give them that.
Yeah.
Very entertaining, but I just let it roll off my shoulder.
I love it.
Okay, guys. So Lori Harvey says she mentioned a bunch of things, but this is about her basically getting out here and saying, I've never dated father and son. She's never dated Diddy and his son. And of course, I'm talking about Justin Combs. But I guess the question is, have you had relations with both of them? Maybe this deserved like a follow-up question for sure. Because maybe we would have gotten a Megan Thee Stallion moment of, wait, what? No. Bottom line is, Lori wants people to know that she did not date Diddy and his son, Justin Combs. And why is this? Why is she getting out here and sort of, because she's known for being quiet. Why is she getting out here and sort of kind of trying to remove rumors and reputation from her image? Well, that's because she's built a specific type of reputation for herself. Women look at Lori Harvey, especially younger women, as a celebrated 304. Women literally call her Thanos. Why? Because she's dated a number of men who most women in general would want to date, consider attractive, and they've celebrated her for it. So she's become the poster child of that very same thing. Other than that, I can't really think of any TV show, any movie. What is Lori Harvey known for? Well, and also being Steve Harvey's daughter, right? But she's out here in these streets. But now she wants to rebrand herself. I see this as an effort to rebrand herself. And the question is why? Well, because reality is catching up to her. This is no different from like the Brittany Renner effect. Women who go out here and live their lives in their early 20s, spend their time riding the CC out here in the streets. Eventually, the older they get, they will try to do this. This is what's happening, right? This is just another woman going through her normal mating cycle of probably trying to rebrand herself, because as much as women want to deny it and say it's not true, the more men you sleep with, the more you get known as a 304. You can keep quiet all you want. Spending your high peak, most attractive years as a woman being passed around, in the end, works against you. And that's what's happening right here, I believe, with Lori Harvey. She might be coming to this realization a little bit earlier because she has built this reputation for herself of kind of getting passed around. And now she would like to clear up the air. But I'm curious, guys, what do you think? Based on the rumors, based on photos that we're seeing of her out with Diddy, out with the son, different messages from different like gossip blogs, which, I mean, I don't take gossip blogs too seriously, but you can't deny the photos. You can't deny the photos you've seen of her with Diddy and also with the son, right? As always, we're going to see what the people have to say. Let's check out a few of these comments. First comment here comes from a woman, and it says, definitely dated Diddy and his son, but okay, Miss Girl. 1,700 likes. This is one of the top comments, surprisingly. This is from a woman, and even some women are not buying this. Another chick here says, some will still be mad that she doesn't fit the narrative they made up in their heads. Laugh out loud. My thing is like, you women were celebrating her for this before all this. It was like, go, Lori, you can do it. Next guy, get past it. Like, you guys were celebrating this type of behavior, but now it's like, now they just want to label her 3 or 4. That's what she was doing. Next question here from a woman says, she is in her 20s and living like it. Come on, you can't. God damn it! You can't make this. Listen, guys, women will tell on themselves. This chick here is literally saying she is in her 20s and living like it. 5K likes. Why is it that in your 20s, you have to be a 304? To women, modern women today, it's a rite of passage. When are you going to learn that when it's time for you to settle down, all your past relationships, everything from your past, specifically being used up, truly matters to men? It does matter. So you're saying I'm not a valuable person? I can't know. This is your market value, not your personal value. You could be a great person. You could be kind and sweet and getting your cheeks clapped heavily in the streets.
Drink the coffee, it'll make you feel better.
Next comment from a gentleman says, so basically she said she don't have any exes. In fact, she never met them.
Why does he have goggles around his neck? That's the only thing I'm wondering right now.
And some really creepy stuff. And this time he is now claiming that he has some footage of Steve Harvey allegedly engaging in a freak off with Diddy. And y'all know how the streets have been saying that Steve Harvey allegedly pimped Lori to Diddy, right? Well, Kat is claiming that this allegedly is a ruse by Steve to get close to Diddy for himself. Yeah, some very interesting reasons. Now, Kat's revelations have set the internet on fire, so yes, of course, we're gonna break it down.
Now, I've had to turn down $50 million 4 times. 4 times, just to protect my integrity and that virgin I was telling you about. Right, because P. Diddy be wanting to party. And you gotta tell him no. You got to tell him no. I did. See, I got the receipts for everything I'm telling you. That's why I can say them so freely.
Y'all, it's looking like more and more Cat Williams is
He said he turned down $50 million 4 times for that virgin hole. Think about it. The virgin hole of a man. There's only one hole that nothing should go up for a man. And that's the hole he's talking about.
Diddy's relationships often get attention, especially when there's a big age gap, like his past connection with Young Miami. Some, like Jaguar Wright and Jen Deal, have hinted there might be more behind these relationships. How do you feel about age differences in celebrity relationships and the public's reaction to them?
Yeah, let's get to it.
What we calling you? Because I'm confused. Is we calling you Brother Love, Diddy, Sean, Combs? What is it?
Diddy. We're going to simplify for everybody on this run right here. We're going to go with Diddy.
And that's final.
Yeah, that's final. But you could call me Love though too. Like people that are like close to me call me Love.
But you going by Diddy?
Yeah, but I'm going by Diddy.
I'm gonna call you Diddy.
Yeah, call me Diddy.
Okay.
All right.
So you just announced.
Is this your first time interviewing somebody?
Yes, it is my first time.
Okay. Yeah.
And I had to call Mr. Diddy. Yeah. Diddy, what's up?
What's up? I'm here. I'm pulled
What's up,
up.
baby?
What's up?
Yeah.
Take me out to dinner.
Craziest thing Diddy got you?
An island.
Yeah, it's. I think it's like he's not really like into gifts. He buy gifts, but it's like he real thoughtful and romantic. So it'd be like the places that we go. Like he gone. If I say I want to go to Paris, we'll just be going to Paris. And it's like he listens to me, so I be like, I want to go here, and then we'll be there. So for me, it's like the experiences. It's like we go like
he like a magician.
Like it just be like it'll be like he'll fill up my house with some roses or something like that. I appreciate that over like him buying me a piece of jewelry or something like that, because it's just like it's thoughtful. Nobody never did nothing like that for me before. Like nobody never filled my house up with flowers, or I get on the jet decorated, and it's just like it be like the jet from the jet, it be the house from the house, it be from the alley. It's like it never stops.
Sugar Puff Daddy.
Get caught up into the fame and the money, but it's like you could have the fame and the money and still be the evil spirit, nasty, conniving person.
Diddy's ex, Young Miami, making some choice comments amid the rapper's legal woes. In a new interview Thursday on Complex's That's Deep with Yadoye Travis, Miami shares her thoughts on the rich getting caught up in fame.
Do you think the pursuit of wealth and fame has caused us to lose sight of our needs and accountability to each other as a community?
Yes, because people just be feeling like, I'm rich, bitch. That don't mean nothing. You know what I'm saying? It's like you could have the fame and the money and still be the evil spirit, nasty, conniving person.
And those words, while they were vague, kinda seem like she's referencing Diddy, who's been under more fire after disturbing 2016 security footage showed him physically assaulting his ex, Cassie Ventura.
When you have so many different recitations of abuse like this, it gives more credence to the fact that it actually happened.
He's also facing possible criminal charges in connection to 2 federal raids on his homes back in March, and multiple lawsuits accusing him of a range of misconduct.
The government likely has a very strong case against Diddy. They don't execute these types of search warrants until they have talked to witnesses, gathered evidence, and they believe they have an ironclad case.
And while Miami doesn't explicitly call out the embattled rapper by name, she doesn't hold back with her blunt statement about the evil and conniving fame.
You could have the fame and the money and still be the evil spirit, nasty, conniving person.
This comes over a week after Young Miami unfollowed Diddy on social media amid the disturbing footage of him and Cassie going viral.
My behavior on that video is inexcusable.
Diddy addressed the video of him assaulting his then-girlfriend. Cassie breaking her silence days later on Instagram, saying the media mogul's abuse broke me down to someone I never thought I would become.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I'm truly sorry.
The singer adding that now, 8 years later, with a lot of hard work, I am better today. But I will always be recovering from my past.
I was f***ed up. I mean, I hit rock bottom. But I make no excuses.
The internet showed plenty of support towards Cassie, who said the outpouring of love has created a place for my younger self to settle and feel safe now. But this is only the beginning.
But when you have video evidence like this, you know, it's tough to denounce that. I'm sure he was legally advised on what to say.
I take full responsibility for my actions in that video. I'm disgusted. I was disgusted then when I did it. I'm disgusted now.
I think he didn't really have a choice but to come out and address it. He cannot face criminal consequences for this assault because...
After Young Miami announced she was single, Diddy quickly reconnected with Gina Huynh. Gina has since shared some troubling details, saying Diddy often compared her to Cassie, which left her feeling insecure. She also claimed that he pressured her into considering an abortion by offering her money, highlighting issues of power imbalances in industry relationships.
Diddy hopped on Twitter to say not that he have a baby on the way, but the baby is in the world. So he just had a baby, and he had it with this woman named Dana. I don't know who she is. She be out the way, but yeah, boom. From that, social media was trying to clown Young Miami and saying she was the side chick. But Diddy hopped online to say Young Miami is not my side chick, never has been, never will be. She's very important and special to me, and I don't play about my shawty boo. I don't discuss things on the internet, and I would not start today. So think what you want, but know that if you do something to hurt mine, I'm gonna come for your house, and we're gonna talk about it like human beings. Now, Gina kind of came online poking fun at Young Miami after that, and you may be like, who is Gina? Gina is a young woman who was linked to Diddy in the past, and she did an interview talking about how she was dating Diddy at the same time Diddy was dating Cassie.
And, you know, he has other women. I know you can't necessarily speak on his thing. What was, like, your mindset? Were you just in love and it was just like, I'm not saying no to this? Or what was the mindset of just not letting go?
The crazy thing is, like, growing up, like, you know, high school, you start dating. I was always like, I'm never gonna mess with a guy with a girlfriend. And then I met Puff, and he was so charming. And then, like, I just kind of fell for it. Like, I was young too. I was young, naive. I didn't know no better, and I was just like, it was enticing. It was very tempting to, like, and it was also hard not to. I don't know.
But she also did an interview with Tasha K, I want to say in 2019, basically stating what she went through while she was dating Puff. Basically what she said is that thumped on my stomach really hard, like I took the wind out of my breath. I couldn't breathe, he kept hitting me, I was pleading to him, can you stop? I can't breathe. And then allegedly he hit Gina back in the head, and she fought back after having enough of his stuff. This is what Gina said to Tasha K. And this is all about the abuse she suffered while being with him. She said he was mentally, emotionally, and physically abusing me, and he would always compare me to Cassie and tell me that I was the bad one, she was the good one. And then she apparently got pregnant with him, and he offered her $5K to get rid of the child, if you know what I'm trying to say. But she claims she went through the procedure, but she didn't accept the money because she loved him and she wanted to. She said she was trying to prove that I wasn't the girl that wanted him for money. I just cared about him and I just wanted him to be nice to me. That's it. So that interview with Tasha K was in 2019. Gina went back to him because it was in like 2022 when Young Miami and her was going back and forth. They first looked back and forth was in 2022 when Gina was at the Billboard Awards, and she had posted like my baby daddy hosting the Billboard Awards. She was talking about Diddy, and they was having a little back and forth. I mean, I was like, please get this girl some attention. Gina in return posted Diddy kissing on her, and she was like, why are you so pressed, mama? I thought you was the city girl. And Young Miami tweeted, I am, that's why I F yo, and I ain't coming off him. I don't care how many pictures you post. Get that head, get that bread, and then leave. That was their first little interaction. The second was when Diddy announced that he had that baby. So Gina had posted this TikTok, and she was like, when she beefing with you over the ninja emoji, but whole time he got somebody else pregnant, and then she put the caption, city girls down 1,000. Young Miami said, Gina, you've been down bad ever since I came into the picture. You've been crying for a baby for 10 years. You've been around as a B that EP and D when he feel like it. You a eater. You the same B that was crying on Tasha K because you wanted a baby. Poor Sushi. You wanted a baby. I have a career. You a certified freak. You haven't heard from Diddy since the award, reminiscing on Let That Hurt Go. Then she called her Chung Lee. So Gina said in a picture that deleted, but it said, Carisha, you know you want to taste this yum yum sauce. She wrote as she was sticking her tongue out. And she also pulled up this old tweet of Young Miami in 2021 saying, I love sushi. And then Gina gonna say something, she loves me. And that's how we get to that infamous tweet. If I wanted you to eat my Diddy would have had you on your knees. You would eat it. But that was in 2022. It wasn't until 2023 when you really started seeing Young Miami seeing the benefits of being with Diddy. And she was getting all the perks from being with Diddy. She popped up at the Met Gala. Wasn't a thing that Young Miami and the city girls would invite to the Met Gala. Young Miami was Diddy +1 to the Met Gala. So here you are infiltrating some very exclusive places.
I have the $1 million question right now. You ready for it? The $1 million question is, so do y'all officially go together real bad? I'm asking. I want to know.
She gonna answer that.
You not answering that?
No, yes, of course.
It's official? Real bad?
I don't know what you're asking. We definitely go together real bad.
Then that's what it is. Then that's what it is.
She's my date for the night.
It's just a good date night.
You know, she got the Carisha Please podcast on the Revolt channel, and it's getting awarded. She got guests like Diddy on there.
With you, what's your status? You?
Me?
Yeah.
I'm dating.
You dating?
Mm-hmm.
All right.
I'm having fun. You know, I'm just living my best life.
It's good. It's good to do
I'm in
that
an
sometimes.
entanglement. I feel like I'm like on my Jada shit. I'm kind of like in an entanglement.
She had G Herbo on there, and Diddy tried to do this little fake reaction when he was like, "Boy, you too close to her."
Trying to talk my shorty bop. Nah, no.
I have been to one of your shows.
Yeah.
Why would you have one of show?
And how old were you at the time?
I was 21 or 22.
Okay. And you're how old now?
I'm 27.
Okay.
Maybe 22.
So a long time.
Yeah.
These dates are crossing over. We'll get into that in a second, okay? We're going to get messy in a second, all right? So you're at the house, you meet Diddy. So obviously he made you feel comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
Of course, we've seen it. Diddy seems to be this like very just kind of inspirational, always just kind of over the top, DJ Khaled kind of personality.
Mm-hmm.
And so I take it did you guys like hit it off during that initial encounter at his house, or did it take some time?
No, not really. We were there probably for like an hour, I say, and he was talking to the guys that we were with.
Okay.
They were artists, so like they knew each other.
Okay.
So he was like talking to them most of the time, and then by the time we left, I had already gotten the car, and then he like walked over to the car and asked for my number.
Oh.
And so I gave it to him.
How'd that make you feel? Diddy asking for your number.
It made me feel I don't know, it made me feel good, kind of, I guess.
Really? You didn't see him as like this old pervert asking for
no, not at all.
I know, because I see a 50-year-old dude, I'm like, at your age?
I mean, I knew he was older than me, but I've always hung out with older people in general, so it didn't make me... Yeah, it didn't bother me.
Okay. Now, from that time of you meeting him and you give him your number, how long did it take before you guys actually made it official? Well, you made it official, but he was off, of course, doing other things, the way these dates are kind of like.
We never okay, let's be official. We never ever had that conversation. We just kind of knew, like we just felt like we were together.
Okay. So you spent a lot of time together?
We did.
Okay, so you were at the house. Did you meet his kids?
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Okay. Now, when we spoke the other night, you said that things had gotten so serious that you became pregnant. Not once, but twice, correct?
Yes.
Okay. When was the first time you became pregnant with Diddy's child?
The first time was October 2014.
Okay, so this was like